Hello. My name is Stanktoe, and I've got problems. It ain't tussin' if you ain't bussin', you know. If you ain't boofing, you're goofing, is what it is. Should I stare at the camera like this with the weird eyes? Or are we gonna start?
Yeah, we're starting. We're welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast.
Welcome back, right? No, let's
you
start
do
over.
it. You do it.
Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast.
No, we'll cut that.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. With me, as always, Jason.
Hey.
Okay. And this week, our guest is none other than Zach Robbins, a.k.a. Stanktoe, a.k.a. On Your Neighbor's Wi-Fi, a.k.a. In Your Pill Bottles. What's up, Zach?
I believe all those things.
That's the best intro you're ever going to get, dude.
Highly accurate as well.
I
I
know.
appreciate it.
They can see
That-
you. This is video.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is great.
know.
I like it already.
Yeah, thanks for coming, dude. Appreciate
I'm
having you
glad
here.
to be here.
I appreciate having you here now. We'll see how we feel. at the
I
end.
know. I haven't been asking for a year. It's cool.
Yeah. No, it's only been one, but yeah.
Well, I quit asking, and then it happened.
Yeah.
So, see, that's what
There
you
you
got to
go.
do, people, is
Just, keep
quit
shooting for those
begging.
goals, man.
Quit
You know?
begging.
I figured he doesn't want to be on it now, so now I'll ask him. And goddamn it, he said yes. I was like, fuck. Let's try and get
No,
out.
I was so eager. I showed up yesterday
Yeah. He's
because
been
I
here for,
can't read.
I hope you guys enjoy this episode. He's been bugging the shit out of me for 24 hours.
He was knocking on the studio door and it was closed.
Yeah. It's just my front door.
You
but
had
yeah.
to address him like through the ring.
I didn't know who you were. I just thought it was some like door-to-door salesman coming to my house at night.
Yeah, in a hoodie.
So I
at 7:30.
answered
Am
the
I
ring.
on time? Is
Well,
this the right place?
have you seen the
I
name,
thought I was
right?
about to get shot. I thought it was the wrong place. I was like,
I answered
I
with
do
the
numbers,
ring.
so 625, but I can't read.
I said, don't say my address, idiot. I said,
If you listen to all the episodes, you'll put the pieces together. Right? No.
what's wrong with
I don't
you?
know.
Jesus Christ.
Halloween's over, bro.
Yeah.
All your doxed shit is out there.
He wouldn't even eat a gummy when I offered him one. Jesus. No, I answered the door when I saw him on the
didn't- you
front
didn't
door as I just left. I said, can I help you, dude? And he's like, I'm here for the podcast. I was like, what pod? I was like, oh, hey, dude, that's tomorrow. I was like, you got the wrong day.
I was
Wrong
like, all
day,
right.
fool.
I should have
Yeah.
just said, all right, I'll be here.
Wrong hole, fool.
I'm just going to chill if that's all right.
So, question for you, Zach. So, you used to go by Stanktoe. You got rid of it, which I think was a good idea.
Yeah.
For the most part. People tell me to go back to my actual name, Mike Benavides, but I just don't.
May I ask,
You're still
I'm just trying
Mikey
to give
beating
them
it up?
pieces to like log into my Netflix.
No.
do your
Our friend
Do-
last night is the one who inspired me to drop the, because people have told me, but it was people like, you know,
He's the same one that tried to inspire me
Dave
to drop my
African,
name.
you know, like he's like I don't understand why Dave's telling me, but you know,
I'm trying to figure where
when
we got the
JoJo
name.
tells me, you know, it made sense.
Yeah.
Where do we get the name? Do your feet actually stink, or
No, I'm lucky enough to have terrible friends that I still have,
Those are the
and
best
I'm
ones.
also lucky enough to start drinking at a young age, like 15. So at 15, I went to my first keg party, and I remember, you know, having a great time. I remember holding up my 13th beer. I'm like, I had my 13th beer. I think we had 6-ounce cups,
We're never
dude.
gonna
I felt
die.
rad.
Right?
Yeah,
One of
and a
those
girl
days.
even wanted to make out with me because of my big ass lips.
And she had a
And I
bunch
was like,
of
all
the
right,
beer.
let's make out. She's like, well, I don't want people to know, so she took me behind the shed. But I still made out. I remember that. But
But
then
her
I-
boyfriend was there.
apparently I passed out on the couch in the living room, and I was wearing shorts. It's Texas, and my friends just started burning my leg hair with a lighter. And you know, it's keg party, young
Wait.
kids walking in and out.
Those weren't your friends. Go ahead. Yeah.
No,
Just
there's
to be clear.
he's the best man at my wedding.
Again,
I'm divorced.
Still.
he was doing you a favor.
See, he didn't stop you.
No, but somebody walked in and was like, ooh, it stinks like toes. And I've been Stanktoe for 20, let's just say 21 years, not 27.
that was it.
All right.
Y'all can't do math. This is his podcast.
They can do math. They listen in on the dum-dums. We're an experiment, dude. This ain't real.
I'll get a calculator.
Yeah, well,
This is market research.
you can't do coke off a calculator. It
So
gets in the
yeah, I
cracks.
mean, you know,
Yeah.
girls don't like it.
So-
They're like, I don't want to call you Stanktoe. I'm like, okay,
It's
call
understandable.
me daddy. Like, what are we doing?
You're not her father. You need to.
Well, he's-
let
I'm
her-
Well,
sure
the
he
girls
has-
I date need a
You have-
father.
you have a-
That's why. I'm,
You have a plethora of names, I'm sure, that you could probably accommodate with. Otherwise.
Yeah, I just have Mikey B, but I don't know. I like going.
No,
by
if your
Mikey
nickname's
B. It's
Stanktoe.
who I am. So if I was Stanktoe, yeah, I'd go by Zach Robbins. Yeah, that's
and your house is called Stanktoe's Comedy Flop House, then you know if a girl still comes back there, that's on.
that's you know what I call that? That's a sure thing. That's what that is.
Success.
That's a guarantee. Okay.
My house looks like it's Halloween year round.
You look
dude.
like you're Halloween year round.
Hey, this is new. I don't know if y'all could believe this. I did this for a girl.
No. Okay.
I'd hate to see what he replaced for the last girl.
Dude. No, I had painted fingernails and everything.
Yeah, I'm glad you washed them off today because I'm homophobic. So thank you for considering
Painted fingernails.
Thank you for considering my
will
ailments when you wash your hands.
That's the
I'll
line.
show you homophobic. Can we get homophobic on the wheel, please?
We can get homophobic our whole lives, dude. America, bro.
Aren't we already?
Yeah. Hey, quick question.
My
Shut
dad's
up.
racist.
I knew you were going to say so. That's why I said shut up at work. Damn, timing's on point today. Anyways, how long have you been doing stand-up or attempting to do stand-up?
I've been doing a little bit of both for about 2 years now.
I've been attempting it for 7.5, so I'll never
Oh,
say
yeah?
It doesn't feel weird when people ask you, like, when you show up to a show, they'll ask, are you one of the comedians? I still get paid, and I'll be headlining a show. I'll be like, oh, I'm just a janitor. I'm not. It feels weird. I always say the same.
I deliver nachos.
Yeah. I have the same line that I throw out. I always say, oh, they just throw that word around these days.
What do you say? I'm just starting here today.
Yeah.
It's my first day.
It's my first time.
No, don't.
Yeah.
I've done this over 2 times.
I just put the common comedian.
That's
That's
not
bad.
even
Don't write
nice.
that down. Cut that.
Okay.
Cut
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, keep rolling.
I've never
Because
seen
there's a guy behind the camera. We got an old timey camera, so I
Keep
got
going, Chester. Just come on, keep going.
cranking.
Yes, wind it back and we'll run it over.
Keep cranking, Hank. So
The crank.
how long? You said 2.5 years.
2.
Did you start here in DFW?
Yeah, Highness was my
Highness.
first shit.
The Fort Worth one or the Dallas one?
Fort Worth, yeah.
Right on. I like that room. It's a good room.
I do too. I consider it my home club. They hate me there.
I saw. That's funny because they told me they exiled you. They.
They have. They just haven't told me. Everybody
You know
just
something he doesn't know.
Everybody just shuns me when I go there. I get it now. Thank you.
We're
I
all
appreciate
telling
it.
you. You're
dude.
just
I
not
appreciate
listening.
it, dude.
They don't want
That's
an
why I
incident.
came here, dude.
They don't want to call the police. They don't want an incident. They just hope you'll leave.
Yeah.
Just-
The
How
owner
many
of all
people
the
do you
clubs-
usually make cry on your podcast?
Well, it's the main goal. Either cry or say the N word.
Oh, well, I'm close. Let's go. We just started.
He's close to saying the N word, folks. Let's hold on.
Here we are.
Actually, all the owners of clubs in town asked me to bring you here to let you know that, like, don't come anymore. You can come to the club, just don't come. They've had a lot of complaints about coming on
And
people
now we
in
have
the
a
crowd.
surprise on this intervention. Your mother is here.
Yeah. I'm your mom.
She's tired of my cum, too.
You stopped breastfeeding too early, so I brought you here for therapy.
That's fair.
Suck my tits, dude.
Let's bring up more problems I have. This is fun. I like you guys.
Now he's
That
not
doesn't
gonna
sound like a hard no.
be, Yeah, he never said
You
no.
know?
I never heard no, and I never heard I wouldn't. So we'll move on. Do you have some questions for us, Jason?
Sure. How about on that note?
Yeah.
All right.
You got to leave on a high point. I was like, we ain't going any higher than this.
Would you rather tongue punch a bum's
Hold on.
fart box?
Listening.
Start over so we can get a clean cut of it.
All right. Would you rather tongue punch a? All right, one more time. Try to say this one.
Tongue punch. Take 3.
Would you rather tongue punch a bum's fart box for $1,000 or lick a bum's toes and feet clean for that $1,000?
The tongue punch is just a meh, but the other
Yep.
part is
It's a
ice cream, motherfucker.
it's a peek in the back door with your tongue. Yeah.
It's just a look in the back door. Hey, Johnny home? Nope, ain't here. I hope he's not there. If you look at Johnny, ugh.
I'm hoping for some sort of compromise half and half situation just for my own personal wants.
How about
and
a
needs.
cheek and a toe? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like. So, if gun to your head, you have to do them. What would you do? Would you lick their feet clean or lick their asshole? Tongue punch at once.
You're not licking the asshole clean. You're just.
Pop, pop. Just
I
a
mean,
boop, boop.
honestly, I'm not a foot guy. Even though my name's Stank Toe, I will eat ass. I'm sorry.
you know.
I eat ass too, but a bum's bucks, I don't know.
Yeah,
if
but
I
they're
gotta
feet,
suck,
man.
if you already don't like feet, but you are okay.
So okay, let me
with the
stop you
donut
there.
hole. Like, what do you? Not the hole.
I am
like
saying,
the donut.
but let me say,
Sorry.
I just realized this recently. It's not that I'm anti-foot. I don't have a problem with a foot. I'll come on a foot. I'll come on.
Oh
anything,
yeah, I'll jizz on anything.
but it's just not my thing. I had an ex that had a really big toe. It kind of like arched over the others, like it was the McDonald's in the distance. And she lubed them up once and had me fuck her between her toes. And
I would
did
do
it.
that.
It wasn't my thing. I still came, but it wasn't. I did that for her.
I will put my dick on a lot more things. I'll put my mouth on.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I'm
that.
a generous lover, dude. I did it
Yeah.
for her. I fucked those toes for that woman's desire. And I don't know what she got out of it, besides my cum, which isn't
Some girls,
sounds like a punishment.
Some
a
girls
punishment.
really just want that, and it's
It was a punishment,
scary,
dude.
but it's fun.
I guess she felt accomplished that day, but I don't know. I think I'll tongue punch the fart box if I had to do
Accomplish.
one of them, just because it's boop boop and you're done.
Yeah, I think I'm voting booty smooches too.
Do you get extra points for extra boo boos?
Booty smooches for bums. That's the episode's
Nice.
name. Bum booty smooching.
That's a
Yeah.
whole different bum fights.
bum
just-
booty
yeah.
smooching. Fighting
For
their
sure,
sexuality,
for sure.
dude.
I just don't want to
Who's
lick a
fighting?
bum's feet clean. They walk everywhere. Their feet stink.
Even if
mold,
they have
to-
shoes and
toes.
socks, they're the same ones.
Even if they had a
always.
greasy butt and just
Bro.
took a shit and anything like that, it's just literally a touch instead of cleaning.
I don't
want to
lick sweat off a clean foot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
Good point. Okay. All right.
All right.
Duly noted. I'll remember that whenever we're in this situation, guys.
But I'll lick a hot dirt farmer's vagina. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's a given. We know. Same. I would too.
that's
I
my
like to-
point. Not me.
I've
You
said it,
would
I've
too.
said it a lot of times
I'm
on
glad
this
we agree.
podcast.
That's all I was going
I love
for.
to eat pussy.
Next.
I love it.
Oh, so
All right. Would you rather take an arch of pee over your head or a fan fart to the face?
Fan fart. Yeah, because the pee.
You go with pink eye?
Because once the pee, I fan fart all the time. I lift the cover so I don't suffocate my dog, and I'll fart, and then realize my ass is facing the fan, and then it's collateral damage. Okay, it passes, it's gone. But the pee, some things don't wash out. Because I know when I
What? Pee is just water, man. I'll fucking take my chance
Oh,
with
yeah?
a piss arch.
yeah,
dude.
Let a hooker-
I'm
let
gonna
a
take the
hooker-
piss arch.
Piss arch.
let a
dude.
hooker
Dude,
squirt
it's
your
like a
face.
rainbow.
Dude,
It
it's
feels
just fucking
magical.
piss.
It's
You
like a
wash it off.
spray. You feel like a champion, like a coach getting dunked
been
after
squirted
an
on.
important game.
I've been squirted on and squirted in.
Oh, I like it.
Squirted in. I
What
was
mouth?
suffocated.
What waterboarded?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was cum boarded. And
Oh yeah. That's how I want to go.
I'll take the fart to the face. It dissipates pretty quickly, especially if the fan's on.
No, dude. If you
it
got a good
passes
girl, she'll
by.
do both.
I mean, you're like,
Plus,
oh, it
when you-
stinks, but then it's gone. Yeah, I mean,
Pee stinks too, and it arches. It'll ruin your shirt. And when it arches, once you slow down peeing and you're almost done,
Let me ask you this.
Either way, you can call
Fall.
it ocean
the
spray.
chance here is that it's always an arch going over you. What if you just happen to nail being right in the center of that arch and that fucking piss never gets
when
on
they
you?
slow down, it's going to get on.
Unscathed.
When they're almost done,
there will be some drips at the,
it's-
at
when
the
it's done,
retract.
it's
huh?
gonna
Okay.
down your face.
It's when you want to be good at math. You want to know where that arch ends.
The
And-
tra-
I don't think it's
trajectory.
math. I think it's common sense that I don't want to get pissed on,
oh,
and I've been pissed on.
it's
been
common
thrown up
sense to
on.
run into it. Like,
I've had-
how do you play in the sprinklers if you don't run into the water?
The water's fine.
Yeah, I'm
PvP's
coming
different.
on in.
Okay, R. Kelly,
Have
calm
you
down.
swam in any community pools or apartment pools recently? I mean, there's piss.
That's not R. Kelly. That's our Kelly.
I grew up there.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's our Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, nice.
There's the name of the episode. That fucks me running. Bring me. What's the girl?
It doesn't matter. No,
Just
we're not
bring
bringing you
me-
any women. We saw your charges.
I can't get rid of the one I got.
Well, it's got to be the Megan Fox version that you wouldn't that would fit you though.
Yeah, old
Megan.
toe thumbs. She's hot. Love to suck her fingers. Pretend it's a foot.
All right. Would you
Send it.
would you rather have all of your Google searches or all of the photos on your phone made public?
I think either way, you have to move afterwards.
I didn't suspect this to be a problem
dude.
for you.
Google searches, dude. I do nasty shit to myself.
Okay. The photos are less incriminating.
Yeah, that's why I
guess,
would
that are
pick the
safe.
other, because I'd rather someone help me with cure this than see what
No,
I've searched.
I
Just a cry
did,
for help,
dude.
right?
I can
Picture I
lie,
took 2 weeks ago. I need to delete.
dude. I can lie about a paperclip in my dick hole, but if it's just
Oh,
there
you got
and
me
I
beat,
googled paperclip and dick hole, I'd be like, some guy came up and he shoved it in and said, "Filed ya," and ran off. I don't know.
It was
Help
Jason
me.
Bourne, and like
Help
with
me.
a big pen, he just got
Yeah,
me real quick.
he made some Jason porn.
I read a story that happened. I just wanted to see if it hurt.
I think I'd go with. I don't really keep pictures in
Sounding
my phone.
off.
I send them to my drive, but also I don't Google anything. I want that. I like in this situation. I don't really Google anything that on my phone
Yeah.
that I would be ashamed of, or I go incognito and those ain't gonna
Absolutely.
show up.
Also, can I
Or
borrow
I'll
your
duck,
phone?
Go that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he ask to borrow your phone?
You
a
just
lot?
start. No,
I
you
do.
Just, you asked to borrow my. Well, you actually do when we.
When we drink and listen to music, I'm
That's
like, hey,
it.
let me DJ. And I'm
yeah.
like,
I mean, PJ. I don't.
then I'm like midget blowjobs on.
Why
Returning
are you talking
Fellas.
about all the things that might or might not be on my phone? Dude?
And then it just says
Paperclips
recent
and
history
dicks,
already there.
midgets. I mean, come.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Wait, what would you pick?
What did we
Photos
go with?
or Google search? Google
said
search.
Google
You said
search.
Google-
I said Google search.
Yeah, I'll go with the Google search.
Yeah, I don't have any. I haven't
worried
looked
about
up how to.
I'd you
Bury
can have
a
my
body in
photos.
a while.
My
I think
photos
I'm
are
good.
fine.
Everybody Googles weird shit.
Yeah.
I got too many stuff in my butt in my photos.
That's not just the photo.
All right. Would you rather use poop for lube or puke for lube?
Oh, God damn it!
Poop or puke for lube?
Yeah, if you had to.
Well,
I mean, I've accidentally already used one. So.
coincidentally, I've already done puke, so
Whoa, that's the opposite.
I'll
of me.
go with what I know.
You're hoping it's the clear throaty puke.
You know what I'm worried about with
Oh,
the
that
poop?
bile's gonna sting, bro.
You know what I'm worried about with the
It's like
poop?
checking out with shampoo.
Is the poop getting in my pee hole, and then I get a Yale yeast
Yale
infection,
infection.
a male yeast infection,
Same thing. A
Would that be
Yale
the title?
infection.
Yale yeast infection.
Dude,
Yeah.
you just came up with a sick burn for if you hated Yale. I don't know why you would.
Yale yeast. I've had a Yale yeast infection, and
Yeah.
it's awful. So I think I'd go with the puke. I've had an ex-girlfriend accidentally
This yeast
puke in my
infection is
mouth.
Ivy League. I don't.
Yeah,
no. Don't write that down.
That one's dead.
Cut that.
That dough went
Don't
sour.
put that on the wheel.
Yeah. Oh, we won't. Don't worry. It's fine.
Not this week, guys.
Yeah.
This won't even be released. I
I'd
get
say
it.
I'd fuck with puke. What would you fuck with?
I'm gonna have to go with puke too because there's less chance to get like an
Because there's
infectious.
less shit in
there's
it.
no- there's the infectious disease. I feel it can come from
You're
poop.
talking about pre-poop or after poop, basically.
I'm talking about the
Doesn't matter, there's poop.
brown poop. Any kind of poop.
I've already
liquid poop.
accidentally had poo-poo on my pee-pee when I pulled out of the poo-poo
But
pooper.
we're talking about intentionally squirting the poop all over your dick
Oh,
and
dude,
using it
no.
as
You're
lube.
using it for lube. You're like, shit, I have no lube. Oh, hey, there's this fucking turd. Or
If she barfed
here-
on my dick and said "fuck me now," I would. But if she
Well, I
shit on
kinda
my
like
dick and
when
said
they
"fuck me
gag
now,"
on
I
it.
said I'm gonna need a minute. So you're right. I'm with y'all. I'm
So
with
I
y'all.
think I would go with that because that seems the more
And
logical
when you-
in multiple settings.
if you're gonna lay it out like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
then I'm. With
I mean,
you
let's be
guys.
honest. When they gag on it,
Y'all should be politicians.
you kind of want them to throw up a little bit, even if it's just spit, because it's hot when they're gagging on it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Well, I also think that
Yeah, I already came though.
I don't think that the poop can
I
be
never
someone
came,
else's
not
poop
once.
necessarily. I mean, in that situation,
I
because
came through.
you have to be the one that busts that wall through for that poop to end up being the lube. Now, if you're just taking some random poop somewhere and using it as the lube,
That's hot.
yeah, that's real hot. Hey, let's move on.
Yes.
Okay.
Moving on. Next.
oh, okay,
Yeah, I was serious.
Next, jacking
let's
off.
get out of
I
the-
thought you're like segment over.
Yeah, no,
You
let's get out of
ruined
this
one.
territory.
Okay,
I don't want to leave.
No,
the
let's try to
state.
get a good one.
I don't want to leave
sorry.
the state,
I'm
but I
not
want to get out of this
critiquing.
public park.
yeah. Would you rather get boned up when you smelled food or get nauseous when you see anyone naked?
So get a boner when you smell food, or nauseous when you see someone naked.
First one already happens.
First one, yeah,
already
Exactly,
happens, dude.
Food
It's called a
gives you
food
boners?
boner.
Yeah.
I'm already going to give myself one by saying this, but Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, food
That's
boner.
I felt a
stuff.
jump. It
Hard
sure.
food boner.
It did this. He said, "Huh? What's up?"
No, dude. You by the
do
time you sit down at a Brazilian steakhouse, it's just morning wood already.
Oh,
yeah, it's
I
like I
already
just
came.
woke up.
I
Yeah,
come- I come in the
oh,
car
dude,
on the
yeah,
way there, dude.
Yeah, that's
I
why
mean,
it's called.
dude, I
picanha.
might be an easy fucking on that one.
That's
because,
why all the names-
Popeye's chicken sandwich for me, man. Fucking food.
Yeah, I
boner
used
for
to
me.
work
Yeah, I
there.
mean,
I
that's
know all the
good,
names,
too.
and they sound like coming, like pouchy queijo, picanha,
I-
lambo.
Let me picanha.
Yeah.
Come. Yeah. Anyways.
Well,
Come
it's,
jokes.
also, it's all you can eat meat. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
I
why
know
wouldn't
a
you
girl
get
like
boner
that.
on that shit. But then again, fucking Chinese buffet cuts it
Dating
too.
my cousin? No, I'm kidding.
Chinese buffet will
he's
cut
your
it too,
cousin?
won't it?
Yeah, he is. No, not him.
Yeah, we're related because we're both like like big.
Because we're
dudes.
both fat guys. People always, "Oh, are you brothers?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're related because we ate the same food. That's how we got related because we're both fat."
Yeah, our mother did this.
We both like sandwiches.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
My mother and father actually did this to me. But it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Physical.
Let's be like, hey, are y'all related? Because y'all are both fucking idiots. It's not. But sometimes.
Then we'd probably
see,
fight
so-
someone if they said some shit like that.
No,
Yeah.
I mean that's what you should say to them. I was giving y'all-
gotcha.
Y'all are smart.
I was about to cut you out
Y'all
of the
are
episode
smart.
and just put your voice over my
No,
dog.
dude, I
Place my dog in the frame.
I was
He was advising us to get violent.
I
You
wasn't
wanna do
talking as them at you. I was talking as you at them, bro. I had your side.
Noted. Thank
I was
you.
in
Thanks for
your
having my
backpack
side.
because y'all are big and I could fit in it.
Is this
Now I'm cut out.
is this like enough time and space to maybe even mention the phone for you, Danny story? I don't know why I think of that.
I mean, that's up to you.
I remember a story where
I remember a story.
I remember being part of a story.
A story where I instigated violence on.
This was actually where Mike and I first met. Like
this is what sealed us as a friendship. We've never told the story on here, so
like 25 years ago, almost. Yeah.
Do you want me to tell it?
Go ahead.
I'll
do it.
tell it.
I've
Okay.
been friends
I'll
as long as
I'll
I've been
chime in.
Stank-toe. That's
I'll
all.
chime in here and there.
So, shut up. I'm just kidding. I'm such a dick.
Politely.
So when I met Jason, I was selling artwork door to door. That doesn't matter. We just had a door to door job, and his like hiring day, he and the friend he started with came to Houston with us. We went to Houston to work for like 11 days or whatever, and
Very
they would
soft
just-
F on that friend.
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
way. You know,
Just
yeah.
whatever.
Just friend.
The guy was an idiot. He's a dumbass. I'm sure he still is if he isn't dead over like doing poppers or something. But so they would just pair us up in hotel rooms. I got paired up with Jason in a hotel room and this guy. Let's just for the sake of the story call him Danny. So Dan, the rule was there's 3 of us in this room, me, Jason, Danny, and if you sold the least amount for that day, you had to sleep on the floor. You didn't get a bed. That was like the game. This place was like a cult where we worked or whatever. But we were young and dumb and filling people up with cum. So we took the job. But anyways, I meet Jason and we ended up working together a couple of days and we had fun. We bonded. We were becoming friends. And we get back to the hotel one day and we get in there and Danny's already in the room and he sold 0 that day. He sold nothing.
And
Were y'all
had-
selling perfume?
No artwork.
Only
Artwork.
question.
Pictures.
framed
Okay,
artwork.
that's all.
But
That's all
listen,
I
he
had.
also had a bad attitude about it. So it sounds like you've tried some of these out and kind of saw the theory.
Oh, the traveling perfume salesman. Okay,
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
It's
So-
basically the same thing.
It sounded
Yeah,
just
so he
like
was,
it.
He was negative.
I
He had
get you.
0. He was all negative and folded and
He was
sad.
being a little bitch and his confidence was gone, which all of it was fake anyways. But we go in the room
feel
and
you.
we're like, yeah, let's smoke weed or whatever. And Danny's on my bed and I'm like, hey man, get up. You didn't sell anything today. That's my bed. And he's like, no. And Jason's laying on his bed, just on his back. He's laying on his back.
Had a
It was on-
long day of selling art.
yeah, we were in Houston. We were in Houston, so it's humid, it's hot, and we had to fight Swisha House that day, you know. So I tell him like, "Hey,
Bitches.
for real, get the fuck up, or I'm gonna sock you, dude. Like, get up." And he's like, "No, fuck you." And Jason said, "Hey, man, get off his bed. You didn't sell anything today."
Like, you know the deal, man. This is what we signed up for, bro. Remember? Come
Yeah,
on.
and this
Follow
is
the rules.
Picture
in the
classic
contract.
hotel like Motel 6, La Quinta, 2 beds, a little stand in the
Oh, yeah.
middle with a phone on it, corded phone. And he goes to Jason, he says, "Fuck you." And Jason goes, "Seriously, man, don't push my buttons." The guy goes, "Fuck you, push, push." And it got quiet for a second. And then, like, you could feel the tension there. And in one motion, Jason, from his back, gets up, swoops the phone up, and clobbers this guy in the face 3 times. And every time he hit him in the face with the phone, it rang. Bring, bring,
Bring.
every single time.
So the operator's like, "You need more towels?"
Every single time. The thing is, after that, the next week, we went to a national company rally. We'd have one twice a year in Florida. And we're there, and it's all young people that work for this place, like we were, like 20s, people who are dumb enough to be fooled to doing the job.
that was
So there's
neat.
chicks, guys, like everybody smokes weed, does drugs, whatever, drinks. And like we told all the women we met from, and there was like 18 offices around the country.
And
there.
we knew someone in each one of the offices, so it was easy to spread word fast.
We
like
spread it,
wildfire.
and we told them, and we had hot girls in bikinis coming up to him, and be like, "Phones for you, motherfucker," and like spitting on the guy and running off.
There was people there on the balconies above. He was like,
Got any art for sale, bitch?
he was like lonely, sitting like at one of the cafe tables on the sidewalk down there by himself, and like people are like dripping spit. I said it because that was us. Like
Yeah.
us and other people were like dripping spit.
I watched you do it.
It was so much fun working with y'all back then.
Yeah,
I love those days.
yeah. We
man.
were the cancer. We ran the office.
we
Didn't
were
matter. The boss-
totally the cancer.
The boss couldn't hire anybody we didn't like. They would, and we just run them off in a day.
But they wouldn't fire us because we were the dependables.
yeah,
We were there to get it done no matter what.
How's it
We
working
knew how
out
to
for
do the
y'all?
job.
yeah. I was the
They're
one.
long gone, and we
I was
seem
the
to have
dumb.
moved
I was the
on.
one dumb enough to stay. That's why I was there. Instead of the people who actually got out and made something of themselves.
Yeah.
But not Danny.
Oh,
Danny
what's
would
that like?
also ask people, "Hey, you want a shadow box?" I remember he told my friend, who's a big dude. He goes, and Danny was like 5'7". He's a little pudgy dude.
What actually is shadow boxing? First
It's
off?
trying to show you can box without actually getting your ass kicked. And then
It's
you should
a
get your
pussy
ass
way of swinging your arms around. That's what it is.
Is it like slap
Just
boxing?
go to a
don't touch
fucking
each other.
punk
Don't-
show, dude.
You're literally fighting a shadow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds dumb.
But
Yeah,
he-
it's just like, oh,
I
let me
can
see
see-
let me see how you move.
in a
kind of
training setting, I can see that for speed.
But he
and
just went up
endurance
to a
and
dude bigger than him and goes,
all
"You
that
know,
stuff.
I don't
Why
think I
would
could
you
kick your ass,
do
but
that?
I'm pretty sure I could." Yeah, the dude was like, "What the fuck?"
Because
You
I was
shuttle
settling
bucks?
getting. I was
Who
settling.
starts off with that?
I know. I was settling getting really cool with these people, and he was like completely an outcast from the get go. Like nobody kind of liked him from the get go.
Thanks
And
for
I was
having
hanging
me.
out with these guys, and like
problem.
he came in and said some shit like that, and then left out of the room, and everybody kind of just looked at me. They were like, and I'm like, that's not my fucking friend. Like that's not actually my fucking friend.
No, y'all can whoop his ass. He's not with me.
We came here together, but that does not mean we're friends.
Yeah.
I just
So-
happen to know him.
I just think it's funny. We went to Houston as strangers, and we came back. Jason moved into my apartment. We came back as roommates,
Love that shit.
and Danny was gone. Like he lasted the 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Houston, Florida. We came back to Dallas, and he was. Nobody wanted him around. We
Oh,
literally said,
y'all could sell
"Hey,
the shit
I
out
don't
of some
want you."
perfume.
Oh,
I
of
do
course
that.
we probably could.
Yeah, absolutely.
He sold some meat too. I fucking did the
I did the meat
speakers
job.
for a little hot second, and
I did a few meat jobs.
the meat one sucks.
that led into like
You
getting
look
into
like a
more
meat
like
job.
like getting into the phone sales
wad.
and stuff. The phone sales is at least more you're like not knocking on doors, you're not hollering at people in traffic, you're not approaching people.
Yeah, but in person,
Oh,
you don't
I
get
hate it.
my award-winning wit
true.
and charm and my deja vu that tells me the
This
future.
is true.
I became pretty good at conveying that energy over the phone with just a voice, though. Also,
Okay, well, I didn't get trained on that.
it's fine.
Actually, I did the phone job.
Do you want to know what's something funny? You trained me on some of it,
Yeah.
man.
Phone basher.
No, I did the phone job too, and I actually prefer the phone over the door. Fuck
Oh,
door-to-door,
fuck
dude.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck that. Where are we at?
I used to
Are you
sell
got a question?
siding on Century 21 over the phone, and I actually sold more siding than I ever did door to.
Somebody should have sold you a front.
Somebody should have sold me the trailer home I was born in.
Let's move on, so I can insult
Hey, let me
on
ask
the-
you something. Are you really familiar with trailer park mannerisms and style and stuff? Just out of curiosity.
yeah,
I've
we're-
done my share in some
We're
trailer
all
parks.
curious. I have to.
I live in a 1967 trailer with a metal house built over it with
That's already
rooms
more than I
added
knew
onto it.
of my
So it looks like
trailers.
a metal
fancy.
house, but half of it is an old trailer.
Okay,
So I
okay.
am.
Is
Trash.
there is it a trailer park or you're on a
No, I
property?
live in
Oh,
the
you're
country.
On
I live in Azle.
you're on a
So
property. Okay.
yeah, I have like 3/4 of an acre.
you have
There's
trailer-
longhorns that live behind me.
Do you have trailer park experience?
I mean, I was born in a trailer park in Wyoming. Like, where were you born? In a hospital?
I was born in a hospital in
You
Chicago.
fancy bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I was spoiled
Yeah.
for sure.
No, my
I
mom
was
had already had
definitely-
3 kids. We were in Wyoming. She's just like,
Yeah, I
crank
was
that shit
privileged.
up. I've done this before.
I was privileged. I came out 2 months early in a hospital with learned doctors.
You look like you came out 3 months late.
It's not really your timetable; it's mine. So
The whole reason I asked
wasn't ready
was
to be here.
there's a trailer park near where I live that I pass by, and like there's
When you're picking up your girlfriend?
there's like 3 people. My wife stays at home with me, so she she's we're good
I
with
walked
that.
into that.
he was seeing if you had a girlfriend, he was going to hit on you.
And
Shoe high five.
you have a good personality. I'll give you that for sure.
Don't lie to me.
Dude, I pull mad lesbians.
There's like 3 trailers along the row of the fence that I see as I drive past it. Like they all have started like a building a shed project, like within like 3 years ago, and all of them are still like at the same
I
standstill of not
built a shed also during the pandemic. It kept me sane. But I
You finished.
built it out. Oh, it's finished.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
yeah.
I built it out of a
These guys found something else to do.
trampoline frame. Cut it in half, set it
See-
upright. You got the dome. Use the poles that are the net to connect it. And then just put the metal aluminum shit over the top. Built my own doors. Built my own handles.
That sounds like a good crystal method.
My wife still left me during the pandemic, but I built that shed.
That's a cool meth lab, dude. That sounds really
It's
cool.
the crystal method.
I like to use a trampoline so the cops
that.
will just bounce right off of it, dude. They can't catch you. All your problems just bounce
Dude, the
off.
cops don't come out there
Yeah.
even if you call them. It's awesome.
Dude,
it
here's
takes ingenuity to put that together.
Here's the
The
thing I
people
was
that
going to
lived there
say.
before me did do the math.
Here's what I was going to say is that, see, people would talk trash about a piece of dirty, filthy trash like you. No offense.
I was born there.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. People will talk shit about a piece of shit like you.
But to know your position
But
is great.
no, don't interrupt. I have a story. I got a fucking point here. Is that you're a survivor? This, like, in the apocalypse, these kind of people are going to be the ones that survive, and people like me, born in a hospital because I'm privileged, are going to die first day. He made a shed out of a trampoline. What's next? He's going to make a fucking bazooka launcher out of a
can't.
pair of
I guarantee-
vans.
I
guarantee
can.
you have all the equipment here to probably make tons of shit, but you just don't have the
Dude,
ingenuity to do it.
I'll
I
go
do.
full
I just
A
won't
team.
do it. I'm lazy and fat and
Y'all ever
American.
seen A Team? How they just
privileged.
fucking get stuck in a shed and they'll be like, "Oh, we got to build a rocket launcher out of a fucking radiator."
The
And
thing is, I did watch
Oh,
18,
this is a
but I didn't
classic
retain
shit, it's
that
not a
shit.
rated.
I was just like, wow.
I'll be the only one in the pandemic hiring a contractor.
You're going to be the.
or in an apocalypse, I'm hiring a contractor.
Mike's going to be the guy with the coolest shoes during the apocalypse.
He's going to have a sign out front for hire. Inquire within.
Rad shoes. I'm hungry.
We'll pay in shoes. We'll pay in Jordans or Nikes are better.
Yeah. I got a bunch of shit you can do.
Let's move on. Let's do the open mic.
Okay.
So the way it's going to work, why don't you come up here and give us a spin? Spin it in either direction. Give it a good hard spin, and we'll talk about whatever it lands on.
He said hard.
And if we don't like what it lands on, we'll
and
spin
Mike's
it
holding
again.
the base, too.
Yeah, I'm holding your shaft. Don't you feel like a celebrity?
Public poops.
Public poops?
Yeah. Public
You
poops.
asked me if I got a joke about that? I do.
No, you don't have to have a joke.
I do.
I mean, if you have one,
he's
say
got
it,
a joke. What do
we
you
just
got?
talk
It's
about
really
it.
bad. It's the one. I believe that everywhere is a public restroom.
Well,
If you're
everywhere
willing to
can
piss-
be a public
If you're
restroom.
willing to piss your pants.
Yeah.
In that sense,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do another.
I would say technically everywhere could be a restroom. Literally.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like every bar is a
Oh,
gate.
I should have landed on this one. Breakup reasons.
All right, we'll do that in a second. I don't like when you
Back to
interrupt.
business.
I don't like when you interrupt me.
His name's on the
He
show.
warned me too.
Anyways, that's kind of like the one-liner I had where I said, "Every bar is a gay bar if you drink enough."
Yeah, that's like mine. It's not gay if you don't tell anybody.
Yeah, it's not gay if you're on acid. I wouldn't even hear.
I'm not gay. Just the inside of my butthole is.
Have you ever seen a
makes
bar
sense.
at any of these clubs that you guys been to that actually has clean bathrooms? Any place have clean bathrooms?
Not after I leave them.
There's a clean spot on the back of the toilet to do cocaine. Usually,
I guess that's the
appears clean.
appears.
Yeah.
It's been wiped.
If it's clean, then I'm upset.
No, not shoot 'em down. Actually, I've been to some of the clubs out here too, and actually, the bathroom's pretty clean at the beginning of the night. You know?
Yeah, it's during the show. I'll go in the bathroom and I'll hear someone not trying to quietly shit in a comedy club bathroom. It's
Oh.
like that. Pop, pop, poop, pop, pop.
They don't change the grease there
Yeah.
that often. It could be,
but they're also
fluid.
snorting
Yeah.
cocaine while they're shitting.
That's why they're
popcorn
shitting.
shits.
It's because they just did a bump.
Popcorn shits
That
and
covers
mad
that.
bumps.
That can cover the sound of snorting cocaine.
Public. I'll tell you about public poops. I can, no matter where I am in any state, I can find the cleanest bathroom. I always know where to, instinctually, I know where to go.
On the road, where do you go? First spot that you might see rural.
Well, I mean, like if it's a Love's, it's usually pretty clean. If it's
Love's
during the day,
is
at night, they kind
acceptable.
of don't care.
how about a
Truck stops.
Days
And
In
that's
or
worldwide.
Days In or a Ramada?
Oh,
or
dude, if you can go to a hotel lobby bathroom,
yeah.
sneak
Those
in
are
there
one of the
real
best
quick.
hotel lobby bathrooms.
Yeah, I used to be a
Yes.
front
Those are
desk
good.
clerk. I know. Yeah.
Starbucks are okay depending on the area.
Not too
you're in.
grocery stores not bad.
Grocery stores okay. Discount tire and places like that.
What?
Ooh, I
That's
didn't
a
think of that
secret,
one.
bro.
People are scared to poop in there because
dropping
everybody
knowledge.
watches you and knows how long you're in there.
Yeah.
But if you just walk in and go to the bathroom and then leave,
Yeah.
who gives a shit?
Yeah, they're like, hey, can I
I'm
help
not
you? You're
buying
like,
tires.
Hey, can I use the restroom real quick and I'll pop back
No, you
out?
don't say she's walking like you own the place.
Yeah.
But you're not buying tires, but it's going to smell like
they eye
burnt
fuck
tires
you. They all
when I
eye
leave.
fuck you when you come in there. They eye fuck you. And they're fucking, we'll be right with you. I'm like, I'm just shitting.
Dude, I
I have the best way. I walk in, they're like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I just keep walking. And I go to the bathroom and shit. And when I leave, I'm
gotta
like,
burn some tires before I buy some, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta do a burnout.
I'm gonna give it a spin now.
There we go.
Hold the shaft, dude. Have some
I
respect.
like a shaky chef. Sex kinks. I like the sex.
I
I
think
like
we-
all of it.
Covered a lot
I
of
was-
that.
Dude,
covered
I've
a
been
lot.
doing
Let's do
some
another
freaky
one.
shit with
Yeah.
this lesbian, but we don't have to talk about it. She'll never listen. It's
Sex
fine.
kinks.
Oh, they want us to talk about it.
They're trying to fuck
I'll
us. Hold
show
on.
you a picture. Never mind.
No,
We
that's
don't
okay.
talk
I
about
don't want to see the picture.
it. I didn't.
Let's go
I didn't put my
to-
whole hand in this girl. It's fine.
We're gonna go to. Jesus,
Said she
all the
liked
way
the
around?
pressure. She liked
I
the
went all the way
pressure.
around.
You could
Still
literally
was
just
it.
went
She
Let's
liked
back
the
this way.
There we
pressure.
go.
I don't know.
Breakup reasons. The one you
Breakup
wanted a second ago.
reasons.
Ah,
You wanted this.
because girls are mean. That's why.
Girls are mean.
Girls are mean.
Do you care if they have bad credit?
No credit is better than bad credit, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's bad credit. I promise.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Well, it has room for
That's hard.
improvement. There's
yeah.
more room for improvement.
Well, yeah, because it's on the bottom. Everything on the bottom has room for improvement. You got to buy
That's where I
better credit
find 'em.
too.
What if they don't have a job? What if they don't have any money?
Well, what if it's her third job in 4 months?
What if they have a shitty job?
That's
and it's
bad.
only-
If that's her third job in 4 months, that's a sign that she can't commit to shit or.
No,
Or-
but she wants
or
to go to
stay
the
on her
justice of the
responsibility.
peace every other morning. Like, let's just go get the paper. We'll do the ceremony. Let's just
Yeah,
get married.
yeah.
Let's just get married.
I just want
Yeah,
to
let
get
me
married
s-
so I can divorce somebody and get their money.
Exactly. Let me
Been
start
together
that
4
plan
months.
so I can get my paycheck.
Yeah. Alimony. You afforded me this lifestyle. What about if they...
She knows I ain't got shit. I just told you the shack I live in.
What if the girl drives a shitty car?
What
I'm
if she
okay with
can't
that.
drive a car
I'm okay
because
with
she
that.
won't have a license for a year and she just wrecked her car getting a
What if she doesn't
DWI?
have a license?
She does not have one for a year at least.
Yeah, I know. I got that one from you.
What if she has to carry around a
Hold on,
personal
hold on.
breathalyzer and has to blow in it 3
You,
times a day?
you know, before you ask that, that's bad. All right, just
No,
fucking
I
stop.
need help.
Hold on, we're stopping here for a reason. He only said that because I don't have a driver's license, and I'm actually about to get it back finally. And I've been driving
didn't know
for
I just thought you-
21 years.
That's a red flag to some
21
people.
years. To a lot of people, I know.
Yeah.
They turned me down.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
I've had girls be like, you don't have a license, you have warrants, and I'm like, you want to go to Olive Garden?
You don't like sketchy dudes?
Yeah.
Why are we talking?
Hey, I'm a bad boy, bitch. Let me lick
Yeah.
your ass.
Yeah.
No, I haven't had a license. I'm finally getting mine back, but yeah, to me, it's kind of a red flag. She doesn't have a license because I know why I don't have one because I was an irresponsible, dumb piece of shit.
Well, that just also says that if she doesn't
What
have a
if-
license, she is
what if
apt to
somebody
get
buys
pulled
her
over. All those things, if she does drive.
Buys her car cash outright and she only had it 4 months before it's gone.
If there's no license, drive slow. Drive
No,
safe.
Recky, never mind. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, people get in wrecks. That happens. I've been hit by a truck.
She's so toxic. I love her.
Some people are just completely toxic. There's no way around it sometimes.
I can't quit you.
What if they have a poor relationship with their family?
What are some?
that's,
I bet this. That's
Are you
okay.
trying to?
I have a huge family.
You trying to just?
It's usually a sure thing, but that means like down the road, if you guys get married and stuff, like you're not going to have a family support.
No,
That's
it
the
sucks when somebody
But
doesn't have
that's
a good
okay.
family and you
'Cause that
do.
gets annoying
because they
dude.
get jealous. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to see my mom. Oh, so I had such a great time." And they get so mad because they don't have. It sucks.
I'd be okay if
It's
she
like,
went
"Oh, my
to go see
dad's
her
coming to
mom.
visit." You're like, "I wish I had a dad." I'm like, "Well,
I wish I had a dad. Grow up. You don't
Yeah.
have one. Okay, you don't have a dad, but like you know that. So
that's why
move
you're
forward
dating a
with what you
dude
got.
fucking 13 years older than
Yeah,
you."
Big Brothers and Big Sisters is a nonprofit organization. You could have went with that.
I'm old. It's fine.
I'm
It's
okay
not
if they have
that
a bad relationship with their family because I do. Plus, that just adds more things you got to do with their family. If they're
young. Oh
cool,
yeah,
along
if
with them,
they
there's
actually
a
like their
lot of-
family, you got to go fucking
Hey,
hang out
can
with
you
them.
come cut our grass while we're out of town? Hey, can you watch our dogs? Hey, can you do this? I
Help
don't
us
mind helping
move
out a little
this
bit.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can you have Jason come over? We got to move this cabinet. I mean, I'd rather avoid
Hey
all
Zach,
that.
bring your truck and do our bitch work.
What's one reason you got broken up with?
Most recently, a girl I really liked was dating in Austin last year, and she broke up with me because she thought I wasn't going anywhere, had no future, even though I already have an awesome career and I want to move up in that career. And even if I'm not a famous comedian, I want to have my own comedy club one day. I was like, that's pretty good goals.
Yeah.
For a fucking old stank toe here.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh, I didn't know that. And then I got
Toes on
engaged,
the
and she's like, I didn't even know you were dating. It's so like she was all like concerned once I got engaged. I was like, no, sorry,
Well, I
I'm a
hope you get
lesbian
your
now. I
revenge.
can't date you, girl.
I hope you get your revenge. Well, you're a lesbian too. Look at you. I mean, come on.
I love the pussy.
I
Yeah.
think he admitted the lesbianism. Actually.
Yeah. He also got very offended when I called him a lesbo earlier. So you're officially a lesbian now.
Well, if you use the correct terminology, I don't think it's as offensive.
I
as-
got jumped in
what's wrong
4
with
months ago,
lesbo?
dude.
It's just a shortened version.
I'm a third of a year.
It's
There's
into
not the
this
letter
lesbianism,
O
dude.
in the word lesbian.
Yeah.
I got jumped
lesba?
in, dude. I cannot take being jumped
Lesbi.
out.
Okay.
Let's be friends. Come on, stop it. And I don't have a problem with lesbians.
I
Just,
got
you know,
broken up
I was
with for a
kidding.
stupid reason. It's when I separated from my kids' parents. I was dating a girl, and she said, "If you're not fighting to get those kids back in full custody of them, you're a dog shit parent, and I don't want anything to do with you." And I was
This
like,
is Texas.
I know. I was like, holy shit. I'm just like, that's not like a thing that's fucking
Yeah.
happening.
Also,
I mean, like,
none of your business, bitch.
yeah, I have a good relationship with everything that's happening right now. Like it doesn't have to be like I'm not fighting, and plus I can't raise 2 kids on my own. So I mean,
Yeah, you had the wherewithal.
Yeah, what's
to
the
know.
best situation for the kids,
yeah,
bitch?
no way.
Yeah,
Come on, what
you
are
had the
talking about?
wherewithal to know like the kids would be.
I
better
grew up
off for having-
co-parenting,
I'm not
and
saying
I
they
went
would
to
have a
where it was
bad
best
life.
when
Yeah.
it was the best time, and that worked out the best for me. So
Not,
sketchy,
Not
bitch.
that they would have a bad life, but
You know
just
what?
had
You're
the wherewithal
better
to
off
know.
without her. Okay.
Hey,
was
stop,
a really-
stop interrupting me. It's very annoying to me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was
it was a
trying
very
earlier.
presumptive
It's all right.
approach that she took, and it was just like, "Fuck you, bitch." I mean,
Yeah. It's not like you knew they'd have a better life. And it's not that they would have a shit life with you, but they would
Yeah.
have more of what they need. And
yeah.
you
And I have a great
still
relationship with
saw
my
your
kids, by the way. FYI.
Yeah, you still saw your kids all
Yeah.
the time.
No, all the time. So
Yeah.
stay out of my business, bitch. But you know what? I mean, I don't have
I'm
many other
200
breakup
yards
reason
away.
stories that I've been broken up with because I've kind of always been the breaker-upper, to be honest with
Fucking
you.
douchebag.
I've been
You're
the
a
breaker-upper, man. That's how it's going.
Give me a reason you've been broken
Typically
up with.
because I always had the apartment or the trailer, and so it was like, well, it's mine. You got to go, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. It's always been their apartment or trailer for me, so I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Yeah.
Well, my ex-wife left because fuck, I still don't know why. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't torment me.
Let's call her
what's
live
else?
on speakerphone.
Let's call her.
No.
Here, I got
Let's
her
do-
number.
let's do it.
Dude, call her. Dude, let's do it.
No, don't call her.
Do it.
She's so
She won't
annoying.
answer. She won't answer.
Wait. So we cut out the stink breath. So, right? We missed the stinky breath, the stinky pussy. What'd you say? a minute ago?
Oh, what about?
wolf
Well, I said if
pussy.
she had
Air.
stinky breath, what if her breath stunk?
Yes.
What about? I mean, stinky cooch. I mean, I guess that's.
I'm
I'm
only
okay.
one.
Is that always a maintenance
No,
issue? Though,
afterwards
or is
she'd
there
be
a
like,
medical?
"Oh, it smells like sex." I was like, "That is my dick does not smell like that."
Well, I can tell you, afterwards they're both going to smell the same. But
if you do it right.
is that
Are
a
we-
medical
yeah,
thing?
I mean,
though?
if we're cooking fucking fish sticks, what are we doing?
Is
here?
stinky cooch a medical condition?
I think it's
Okay.
because she smokes
Here's
cigarettes.
the thing. I'm gonna revamp the story during our technical error told, and give you more pieces to this puzzle. So I had an ex who always said she was a pescatarian. I called her a Pepsi alien because fuck her and treat her like I was racist towards her. She was white. It's fine. But pescatarians, you just eat vegetables and fish. But her breath was always so fucking bad. I would have to drop a mint in her sleep in her. But the thing
It's not
is,
good gut health.
her pussy had no smell or flavor or anything, no funk at all. And I'm like, can't we just switch the two holes? 'Cause
At least half and half it.
I like my pussy like I like my music, funky as fuck, baby. Let's go. I want to dance, bitch.
But it's on that
Yeah.
forefront. You were like,
I
in the
want it
good-
to smell like sweat and funk.
You were in a good spot, actually. Though I mean, at least the pussy didn't stink. But you like wanted to get.
I
You
would.
technically spent more time in her face talking with her than actually down with her pussy, anyway. so.
I would still go down there, but it was like licking an elbow. There's no flavor. I'm down. Of course, white people can't season shit, so I'm down there with salt trying to lick this pussy, dude.
Oh, Mama didn't season that pussy well enough.
I'm down there with some
My
sriracha.
mom.
I'm fucking dropping some sriracha on her clit. She's squirming.
Lavenders.
But I still can't taste nothing, dude. It's like I got pepper sprayed in the mouth. There was no flavor. It was weird. If we had sex plan, I'd be like, hey, why don't you like go for a walk or something? Why don't you go run for a little bit? Get in the
Yeah.
pool. Let me taste some chlorine. Fuck, I want to die.
I was going to
Get a
exercise
yeast
for a little
infection
bit.
already.
Let's exercise. Let's go for a walk. Anything.
Yeah. I was with her, too, when I got a Yale yeast infection. That's what I'm
Nice.
going to call it from now on.
Nice.
Yeah.
It seemed like she responded to that well.
No, I lied. I didn't want her to know. But and then in hindsight, I was like, she probably gave it to me with her filthy clean pussy.
Dude, that's the only time I've ever got jock itch was having sex with a girl with the yeast infection and it gave you jock itch.
Well,
It's
yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, it's a fungus.
didn't know that.
Dude, when I
Yeah.
fucked a girl that had a yeast infection, and I got a sourdough jack.
I've never had a girl
I'm
with
gonna write
money.
that down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write that down. I'll remember it, but yeah.
it's there. It's there for the taking. Yeah.
Talk about fourth meal.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on. We're gonna skip the workshop because now it's time for crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. 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 Time for crime stories, bitch.
Orangutan man wants more monkey blood.
He's right there.
I'm right here.
I'd say you're more like a chimpanzee,
That's-
like a cracked out chimpanzee.
Yeah, but monkey blood is just what I call cum. So
Yeah. Well,
I think we all have different definitions. Then we're going to find out.
he's got a lot of faces of death.
I don't want to say our hero of the story. I'll just say the perp, I guess.
Wait, so we're calling him Orangutan Man?
Orangutan man.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Orangutan man.
that's a better nickname than Stinktoe.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So
Orangutan toe. Orangutan.
I'd like to see that on
Orangutan.
on the marquee at these clubs, right?
stinking-
Orangutan man tonight.
Oh, Stinkatang Man.
Mikey B featuring.
Next up,
All right. So Mark Lozier, like Robert Loggia, kind of.
Loggia.
Loggia.
Rocky Loja.
Is that like Dutch or some shit?
I don't know.
Loja. Mark Loja.
Sounds like scumbag Italian.
I
Like
can see that.
Italian from New Jersey, but only talks about back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like not Sicilian Italian. They're
Yo,
like
back at the shore.
they're the other Italian.
Whatever, yeah.
Back at the shore.
I only identify as Italian. I don't know anything about it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross.
The looks, but not the thoughts.
And some of the foods.
All right, so we got Mark Lozier sitting in front of a smoking vehicle outside of a bank in Naples, Florida. A woman who was concerned about the vehicle and not certain whether the man inside even realized the car was smoking, pointed it out to him. He then proved that he was not lacking and pulled a pistol on her. Obviously, what do you think she did next?
Ran away.
And called the cops. Anyone would.
Yeah, I had just real quick, it's a short thing. I had a friend once. I went with him to meet like his weed guy or something. He was just, I don't know, he said he had to get somewhere, pay him or something or whatever, but he had pre-called his weed guy to fuck with me. And so his weed guy, we pull up in this parking lot, like whatever, McDonald's, whatever parking lot. And I'm driving. My friend's in the passenger seat. His guy just hops in the back. He has a ski mask on and he has a gun. And he's like, pull around back. And I'm like, what? And he's like, he goes, Ray, I'm sorry, man. He goes, I'll get the money or whatever. He starts saying shit like that. The guy's like, I don't care, man. We already told you. He's like, pull around back. I put it in park and got out and said, nope. I ran away with my hands in the air. And I said, nope, no.
That's between
No.
y'all.
Yeah. I'm going to go with God, all right? And y'all can stay here together.
I'm actually going to go inside and get a double cheeseburger.
Let
right
Jesus
quick.
take the wheel.
Yeah, I was like, I want Big Mac on out of here, okay? I don't even like McDonald's.
Y'all figure that out, and I'll come back with some fries.
And he pulled up and he was dying laughing. He's like, we were just fucking with you. And he's like, it's fucked up. You will let me die? I was like, yes, I would. Why? I've known you for like a year, okay? You get me pulled into some shit where I almost die, you should
How
expect
many times
that.
you saved
Yes,
my life,
I'm
bro?
letting
Yeah, exactly.
you go. That's fine.
I was like, I'm sorry. You are terminated.
Our memories are minimal. I'll get over you.
I can make a new
said,
friend, obviously.
HR said, check your email. You know how I can't make new friends? Is if I die because of your ass. I'm done.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, when the police arrived, they found a man sitting in his car with a woman in the front passenger seat this time. He did not want to comply with the demands by the police to get out of the vehicle. Instead, he told them that he needed to get to a place called the Fusion Center in order to get his monkey blood work done.
First off, Fusion Center sounds like some Thai, Korean food, fusion, whatever. It sounds
Or
like a restaurant. But
gay
what
club.
was it? The what center?
The
Or gay
Fusion
club.
Center.
The Fusion Center to get more monkey blood.
To get more monkey blood.
See, I'm all about alien blood, dude, so I don't fuck with them.
They don't
He wanted
have
to-
blood.
Well, no, he wanted to get his monkey blood work done.
and they gave me some.
This is because, obviously, as he claims, he allegedly was not human, and at least not fully. He was half man and half orangutan. Orangutan man.
Orangutan, tang, 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 tang.
I may have been to Florida, but you can't prove it.
I've seen some people that probably fit the bill on this style of thing.
Oh yeah, we both lived in Florida. I've seen orangutan men.
Yeah, have you
walking
seen
around.
my act?
We've lived in the good, the bad, and the ugly of Florida too.
No,
We've actually been
I
down in
refuse.
West
Don't-
Palm
don't
Beach,
do it.
Boca Raton. We've been up in Jacksonville. We've been to
Jacksonville.
Tampa.
Hey, Jacksonville. Stop saying you're Florida, bitch. You're tricking us. It's Georgia.
Yeah,
okay?
Jacksonville, Georgia.
You're in Jacksonville,
right
Georgia.
there? It's right
Yeah,
there?
you got a beach, but they have that in Mississippi.
It's Neptune Beach, which Neptune happens to be the planet furthest away from the sun.
You're the furthest thing away from real Florida. Okay.
Furthest thing away from civilization, if you can call Florida civilization.
All right, so at this time, the dude also informed David Lozier, whatever the fuck his name is, also let the police know that he also happened to be the director of the CIA.
Oh, naturally, of course. We have a monkey man running the
How
CIA.
else do you get orangutan
sense.
blood in your body?
See, this is what Trump was trying to fix, and you haters got mad about it.
See, it's happening now. It's materializing.
let a
monkey
few
men are
frogs
running
be
the
gay.
CIA.
This gentleman happened to also be Elvis Presley's brother, so he was not the
How do we
prince.
not know?
Connected.
How do we not know Elvis was the monkey that impregnated his mother and made a half monkey monkey?
How did Michael Jackson get his monkey?
Monkey man brother.
And the part that's no surprise is that he also happened to mention that he was friends with former President George W. Bush.
Well, I mean that guy gets around. That's possible.
Who also happens to be half orangutan too, is what this guy said.
I heard he was 3/4.
Can my new nickname be Monkey Man, brother? Instead of Snake Toe?
He also said him and George Bush had the same attorney. I guess we're going to find out when they go to court. They ended up booking the man.
I mean, if you're friends with someone, they're going to recommend if they find a good lawyer.
They ended up booking the man on aggravated assault with a weapon. So
Yeah.
the problem is
He was
here.
not convicted of monkey blood.
The problem is here too. I mean, at least it didn't go worse. I mean, should we really be sending people with guns to help people with mental problems?
Hopefully.
Well, I mean, how are they going to fix those problems?
Well, let's also remember this mental health person also had a pistol himself as well. And was
Yeah.
riding around in a smoking car, scaring women.
Sounds like a good day.
Sounds like a teenager.
Why are
Sounds like
y'all
like a-
following me with cameras?
All we needed was some kids with skinny jeans and shit to come skateboarding by, and that had completed the scene.
Oh,
right?
he would have
Yeah.
came and went, dude.
Timing.
I don't understand. He's half orangutan. Is
Half
that,
orangutan.
Which
think that's
half?
real? Do you think
like
there's
down
any-
the middle?
Do you think there's any like maybe a monkey raped a lady and a lady had a half monkey baby? Do you think that's possible?
Isn't there like the monkey kid? That's like a freak show, sideshow kind of a thing that's been posters drawn in an old racial way about them from the old days with
Yeah,
the
that's why
traveling
I'm here.
circus.
That was just racism.
Oh, this guy got here, yeah.
More like-
I mean, there's
Monkey dipped his hair in Kool-Aid.
there's a dude that was on Vine that actually had hair growing all over his entire face, forehead, cheeks, chin, nose. I mean, like
Forehead,
kind of
cheeks,
Oh yeah, that guy was
chimpanzees.
gross.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
Stank toe, more like skank toe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know that girl.
Where are we at? Yeah, we're it's time to go.
Right when it
Okay.
gets fun.
Yep, it's all over.
Nice.
Why don't do you have any shows, anything you want to promote? Anything? This will be out tomorrow. So we did this yesterday. Or the day
Come check me out as co-host of the Lazy Moose podcast and Mike on Wednesdays. I don't have any shows coming up. I've been neglecting comedy for my lesbianism lately.
Well, don't worry.
Apologize.
Comedy will neglect you back. It does no matter what you do. I know that for a fact. Speaking of that, I'm at the Brazos Theater headlining a show this Saturday. down
Oh,
in
almost
Waco.
forgot, right?
I'm
No,
available.
I just got booked for it. I'm probably filling in for someone good who couldn't make it because they had a better gig. So, but Brazos Theater, hit me up. Tell them your Instagram, all that stuff.
Follow me at Zach ZAK Stanktoe Robbins on Instagram for my upcoming Idiocracy.
Good movie.
There's plenty of it.
I always want to spell Zach Z-A-K all the time, but most of the time it turns into be a Z-A-C-H.
No,
I know two
who the
ZAKs.
fuck is
Really?
Yeah.
How do you say Bach? Bach. You don't say Zach. See, fuck
Zoc.
that shit.
Hey, Zoc.
See,
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
Z to the
Zoc.
A to the K.
Hey, Zach, we got some Zah. You want to talk?
See,
Well, I
to the
like
A to
that's
the
what he
K,
says,
bro.
Zach Wild. Isn't he 2 Ks? Z-A-K-K?
Yeah, double K.
Zoc.
Yeah.
I wish I spelled it XAQ. That'd be dope.
When I see
It
two
would-
Ks,
Yeah, it would still be Zach.
whenever
Yeah.
I see two Ks for Zach, I think Zach. That's what I think of.
See, you can
gotta put
create
some
That's how I
chachas-
feel about the ACH.
You got to put some chachas on it.
that arch.
You can create this interesting spelling of names by procreating. So.
If I see Zach with 3 Ks,
No.
I call the police.
I already had an unwanted pregnancy and miscarriage last month, so
Hey, I am an unwanted pregnancy and miscarriage.
Condolences and congratulations. Yeah.
mine took.
Well, mine came.
Oh.
And here I am. Check out my Instagram, guys, at Mikey B the Comic, trying to get those numbers up. I actually just hit 1,600, so I'm still gay.
You gotta pump those up. Some rookie numbers.
Some of our reels are doing good. You know what? Fuck the algorithms, okay? Just so y'all know, the algorithm's bullshit. When you look it up, it says, post your Facebook reels on Friday at 2 p.m. No, those are the ones that don't do shit.
Yeah.
If I post something drunkenly at like 3 a.m., it's got like 100,000 views by the time I wake up.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Or at least
Anyways.
within the next 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, but at Mikey B the Comic, same on TikTok. No, at Mikey B the Comedian. Find it. You'll figure it out. Whatever.
there.
Google it. And to find us, I'm sure you know how, but it's at the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE. If you don't know how by now.
How by now?
You're-
How by now?
How by now?
That's
How by now?
That's
How by
even
now? How by
difficult
now?
to say. How by now?
If you don't know how
Get your
by
life
now, then you're pretty dumb. But it's fine. Just Google it. I just fixed
This
all
is a
your
safe
problems.
place for you if you're that dumb.
Don't
Yeah.
be dumber than
Don't worry.
Stank Toe.
And I can fix all your problems.
challenge.
Just Google it. Just Google it. That's all you gotta do.
That's the
Google it.
answer. If there's something you don't know, just fucking Google it.
Your mom Googles it.
Yeah, Google it, pal. All right, well.
Give it a goog.
Twits.
Open Mic 5000.
There we go. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
See ya.
Kisses, toodles.
I'm Mark Norman.
And he's gay.